Hello violinists, welcome to Pro Am Strings. My name is Henriette and today we're learning 10,000 Miles Away from the Fiddle Time Runners book. I'm so excited because this is one of my favourite pieces. As you may have noticed, we finish on a C, so this piece is written in the key of C major. We're going to start with the C major scale, and when we do that we play every note of the scale twice with long bows. And in your head, I want you to go over every aspect of your playing. I want you to check whether your bows are really nice and straight. Then I want you to check if you've got a right bow hold. Then I want you to check also that your fingers are in the right position, that your wrist is straight, that your thumb is upright. So whilst you play the scale, and you may have done that many times, let's go over all the positions of your hands and the way you hold your violin and so on. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Super. Now let's immediately play the C arpeggio. 1, 2, 3. And as we've practiced in the past, I'd like to go over this again today as well. Can you name the letter names of the notes while you play them? You only need to do that on the way up, so don't say your letter names when you play down the arpeggio. But let's see, will you accept my challenge? Here we go. And C, E, G, C. C, E, G, C. Well done, that's clever if you can do that. Now why are we learning the scale and the arpeggio together with the pieces? Because pieces are made up of sections of the scale and sections of the arpeggio. And in this piece, 10,000 Miles Away, you can very clearly see it starts on an arpeggio. You see? And so, if you are already familiar with the arpeggio, it is much easier to sight read this piece, and that's what we're going to do first. We're going to go from the beginning all the way through to the end, so with the da capo. And I want you to see if you can spot patterns. Patterns of scales and patterns of the C arpeggio. So here we go. I'll count us in for 3. And we're starting up bow. 1, 2, 3. So once you've come this far, you're already well accomplished with this piece. Super. So I'm hoping you have spotted arpeggio patterns and scale patterns in your music, and when you start to do that more and more as you progress, you are going to become really good at sight reading. Something that I want you to think about is all the dotted minims in this piece. And we know that the time signature is 4/4 time. This means that there are 4 crotchet beats in each bar. And sometimes after 4 bars you can see a dotted minim, and that is the end of each phrase. And I'll play you the first phrase. To think about in particular. You want to make sure that this note is long enough. So I would like you to start making a habit of counting to 3 while you play that note. 1, 2, 3. And as you may have noticed, this is a duet for 2 violins. You will see that the other part, the second part of this duet, has got 1, 2 and 3 as their rhythm. So if you start making a habit of playing this 1, 2 and 3, you can hear your partner play. You see, that is how it will sound together. So each time after 4 bars you have a dotted minim. So you need to count those notes and be very careful that you don't make them too short. In this piece you can also practice using the 4th fingers lots. If you have very strong 4th fingers, like you can probably see halfway along the first line. If you have very strong fingers like that, it will make your playing a lot better. So you up your game a level straight away by using the 4th fingers. If you do that, then the whole section of notes before the 4th finger and after it stay on the same string, and you get a much nicer, even sound. So let's go from the beginning once more, and let's really work on adding our 4 fingers, and I'll tell you where they appear. So we're starting up bow at the start. 1, 2, 3. Finger, 2, 3. Here's another 4th finger. Use your pinky. 4th finger coming up, and what I'd like you to do is to start stretching your 4th finger already when you play the 2nd finger. So have a look here, so that your finger is already coming closer to the string while you play the notes before. I'm going to start on bar 9 plus 1 note in bar 8, the upbeat to bar 9, okay? 1, 2, 3. Prepare your 4. 1, 2, 3. Fourth finger here. better. Well done. Add your fourth fingers if you can. You make your hand a lot stronger, and also your sound is much more mellow because you stay on the lower strings for a little bit longer, rather than going just to an open string for one note and then go back on the string that you were on before. Let's now have a look at the second section. So I'm just going to have another look at bar 16, and this bit is considerably quieter than the beginning. So use this as your contrasting section and make it very different in style when you play. So let's practice that. Let's go from bar 16 after 2. 1, 2. One, two, three. Bit louder now. Super loud now. Well done. And now when you go back to the beginning, and we'll just play the top half again, go as loud as you can. And bit softer now. And forward then. Crescendo, come on. That was lovely playing with all those dynamics. You've done a great job. Super practice. Well done. If you have any questions, as always, please write them in the comments section below. Any other comments, do write them as well, please. And if you've enjoyed this video, do me a favour and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.